Well, we're back again. I know you probably running away from the kitchen or the TV set. Oh my Lord, they're on again. Let me go stop what I'm doing to see them. We appreciate that. We know we're popular. MGM has called us. We turned them down. TriStar called us. We turned them down. But we're devoted to you folks.
That's right.
What we're going to do today is to try and talk to you about what I call the Big Four. Actually, it was the Big Three, and then Maurice Townsend came and made it the Big Four.
Yes.
We got some big events coming up in Fairmont, and I'm not trying to brag. Yes, I am on Fairmont, but we are a small town that can really put out a lot of big events. I mean, heavy hitter type events, and we're going to talk about those a little bit. And Mr. Chestnut and I are going to collaborate on why that's important to Fairmont. Why bringing lots and lots and lots of people into town is important. This coming, I don't know when you're watching this. Hopefully you'll be watching it before the 20th. Fairmont High School homecoming is on the 19th. We play in St. Paul's. Hopefully we'll win the ball game. Then on Saturday, Maurice Townsend has put together his third annual Grand Reunion.
Yes, sir.
This is a big deal. 55, that's how many openings that he had. I assume he'll have them all. 55 high school classes from Fairmont High School, all arrayed out in the park with grills and chests full of ice and a DJ. The most amazing thing is the parking situation.
Yeah.
I rode by the town hall parking lot that afternoon. My wife and I coming back from an event or a place we'd been, and you couldn't have put a playing card down in the parking lot beside our town hall. I've never seen that many cars in my life, including the July 4th event and Farmers Festival. It's huge. We also have coming up in 2 weeks a golf cart event, first time ever, something brand new, along with vendors in our town hall parking lot. Again, trying to draw people out of their houses and out of their apartments and get them to come downtown. And then, of course, in October, the two big ones, the Farmers Festival Pageant, where we crown our queens, and then the big granddaddy of them all, been going on for 50 years, off and on, since 86, constantly, except for COVID, the Farmers Festival.
Yeah.
Now, I think all four of those are perfect examples of how they bring the community together. Some of them are a little less attended than others, but they're all big events.
Yes, sir.
And there's a significant impact on the town of Fairmont during those days. Would you agree, Ms. Chestnut?
Most definitely, Mr. Mayor. And let's just go back about the things that you talked about. The Grand Reunion is something that, Maurice started here in our local communities. And what was so interesting to me is that when he did it here in Fairmont, he attracted people from other counties. He attracted people that have gone long from home and stayed a long time to come back to Fairmont, see what's going on, meet people, catch up with friends. It really brought a lot of activity into the town, and we just foresee it being another successful event. Mr. Townsend is a very good entrepreneur, very supportive of the town and what we got going on. And wants to be a part of it, So really good thing that he has coming up. The homecoming parade is always nice.
Oh, yeah.
We get to see that this Friday and see how they rally before the football game, So that's really interesting. The golf cart event now is really, I'm hopeful that it'll be a big turnout, but it's something new. It's something interesting. Again, it's something to get people out of their house and into downtown to see what we all have to offer and maybe spend a little money here in the town of Fairmont.
Well, I counted 17 golf carts at our July 4th event in the park. The only mistake I made was not having my notebook or my index card and a pencil with pen with me to copy down their name and phone number so I could contact them later. That was a mistake of mine. I should have done that because it was 17 people that I all talked about this event that would be coming up in the fall, and I would hope they would participate. And they
Most
thought it was a cool idea. And we're a little draggy right now on participation. So if you're listening to this and you've got a golf cart and you want to decorate it a little bit and possibly win, you know, depends on how many people participate. You pay $5 to get in, and you might win $50 or $60.
Yeah.
Hey, we'd love to have you, because we're gonna have a parade in downtown Fairmont. We really are. Then we're gonna have vendors and all in our parking lot. But yeah, I like creative things, Jerome.
Most
I like
definitely.
something new, something that we've not done before.
So just to talk about the golf cart thing, my wife and family, we went to a place called Holiday World. And one of the nights there at Holiday World, they have a twilight golf cart parade where everyone gets to decorate up their golf carts and ride around the campground. And when you was talking about this idea, it immediately sent me back there, because it's a safe event, it's a slow event that everybody can enjoy. You don't have nobody doing burnouts in golf carts, so there's no damage to our streets, there's very little risk to pedestrians. It's just going to be a really safe and fun event.
We might put a supplementary series of units in our Christmas parade, decorated as Christmas.
Yes,
the
for
best
the
decorated
twilight
Christmas thing.
Yes,
and they add to our twilight parade. They have to have lights on it. It has to be Christmas. I appreciate you telling us that.
Yeah, I like that. That's really great.
And if you've never been to one of our pageants, Angie Lovin has been doing this forever. She took it over from another group that did it. I emceed the pageant until I just couldn't take Angie anymore. I just couldn't take her. I mean, she's like 6 inches away from me behind the curtain. I'm on the stage behind the podium, and she's saying, "Don't stop. They're not ready yet." In my ear, like 6 inches away. If you don't know Angie Lovin, then what I'm saying to you is insignificant. But if you do know her, you're probably sitting in front of your phone or your computer shaking your head. Yes, he's exactly right. But she is a marvelous planner and organizer. And that pageant on the 11th of October is going to be really special. And we're going to be replacing 10 girls with 10 more girls.
Yeah.
But the festival, that's going to be the King Daddy.
Most definitely.
And that was started in 1950, and it ran for 10 years, and then it dropped off, and then me and another guy started it back for 2 years, and then it dropped off, and then in '86 we started it back and been going except for COVID ever since. Big deal. Supposed to honor our farmers, agricultural lives, that kind of thing. Always a big deal.
Most definitely. And just a comment about Miss Angie, very lively.
Oh yeah.
Cares about our youth. Cares a lot about downtown. I had an opportunity to work with Angie as she was getting all of our queens through all the Christmas festivals last year, because I think she took the queens down to Lakeview, and then they were supposed to go to Proctorville's parade, and they were running far behind, and I held up the parade for a little bit so they can get in the parade. She does a lot for the young women in the pageantry. She try to get them the exposure that they need for the community, and they represent us everywhere we go.
Absolutely.
And I can't be more proud of what Miss Angie does for the pageantry and the Fairmont Festival.
Well, I've been doing work with Angie and with the Queens since 2005. I was a pageant MC from that's not right. From 1990 until 2005, when I became mayor first time, and then she took it over, and she is dedicated, 100% focused on that pageant, and it's always a good pageant. Always is. She shortened it a little bit because 6 hours is a long time to sit in them hard auditorium seats at Rosenwald. She shortened it a little bit, but if any of you are listening to it, whoever you are listening to this, to Mr. Chestnut and I video today, take some time out and come to Fairmont, and if you want a list of the fall events, all you got to do is either call me on my cell phone or send me an email. I want a copy of what's going on in Fairmont from September 1st until December 31st. And I'll be glad to send that to you, or I'm not going to sit and call it out to you one by one, but I'll be glad to send you a copy of that. and you can find out what's going on in Fairmont. But I know that I would probably get a copyright situation. I'm sure someone out there has used this phrase, but I'm gonna ride this horse until the horse falls.
Yes, sir.
Fairmont is the busiest little town in North Carolina. I believe that. I don't believe there's another town of 2,000 people that has the number and quality of events that we have, averaging about 2 a month. That's 24, possibly if we squeeze in a few more, 30 a year in a town of 2,000 people. You know, not tooting my horn.
That's right.
I get bored real easy, and I like to have a lot of stuff going on. And he can't do it because he's too busy being criticized by people for what things he can't get done.
Yeah, I can't have fun all the time.
So right, so I have to take some of that weight off of him.
That's right.
So I can get some criticism, like the parade started at 1 minute after 10. Why didn't it start at 10 o'clock? I mean, you know, things like that. You know, really mind-shattering, earth-shattering thing. But anyway, thank y'all for listening, and we're gonna keep going to bat with you and keep sharing some great news about Fairmont. I hope you'll continue to watch.
Thank you.